unless the court orders us otherwise.
At this point, they're part of the protective order, absolutely.
Thank you.
Mr. Schwartz, you have no objection, of course, correct?
That's what's being under the protective order, I agree.
All right. Then going to those records, Your Honor, which is exhibit. We'll try to. I would ask then, Your Honor, to, if Mr. Nafso could then display the documents in question, since Mr. Kilpatrick will not agree to the summary, which I think a summary is admissible under the court rules, and we could have Mr. Nafso, if the court so, allows, to testify as to how those were created by taking a snapshot of the ending balances, the beginning balances, and the transactions in between in those accounts and putting them on this document.
Well, let me just say this.
We're just trying to save time.
I want you to follow the rules. The defendant, Mr. Kilpatrick, indicated that the number is not correct. It's not accurate.
Okay.
So do what you have to do to ask the questions or put on the witnesses. I don't care what you do. Just follow the rules.
Did you, 32.
What are you putting up right now?
Your Honor, we're putting on the entry. This would be from exhibit number 33, which is...
Why is it going on television if it's under a protective order? Why don't you just show it to the defendant and ask questions? Why does I have it here, Mr. Schwartz has it, you have it, why are we putting it in front of the cameras if it's under a protective order? Why don't you, Mr. Reyes, could you turn the television off for the moment?
We will, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm showing the witness part of an exhibit which would be Bates stamp A32.
Hey, let me just, it's number 32, right?
It's from exhibit 33. Which is a joint account, which is 2630, Your Honor.
Do I have that?
Those were provided to the court, Your Honor.
What is the base of the range?
And they have...
Where's it? Go ahead.
What I'm showing the court, Your Honor, is a part of exhibit 33, which is the joint checking account, which is Bates numbers A32 through A41.
Okay, go ahead.
Workbook that I have that would assist the court.
Go ahead, I know, go ahead. Fine. Yes,
Yeah, Your Honor, do you need to see?
No, go ahead, ask questions.
All right. We had an opportunity to look at A33, sir. Look at the bottom stamp, the Bates number. And do you see that? And do you see, that's a yes, right?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Do you see a beginning balance of $20,253?
Yes.
Do you see deposits and other additions of $100,001, $618.77?
Yes.
And do you see checks posted of $41,362.11?
Yes.
ATM debit card subtractions, $12,796.
Yes.
Other subtractions of $52,181.56,
Yes.
with an ending balance on 4/15 of $15,467,024.
Yes.
$67, huh?
I'm sorry, $67, $15,467.24.
Yes.
Do you still have exhibit 38A
I do.
before you?
I do.
Do those numbers, sir, that are entered in that document coincide with the documents that we just read?
Yes.
So they are accurately reflecting what's at least on that month. Do you agree with that?
I never objected to that. What I think is misleading is how the numbers were gathered with the transfers inside the accounts.
Okay. So you're not objecting to the document that I gave you that 38A accurately reflects what's in fact reflected by the statements. You just don't agree with how the numbers add up.
I'm saying if I deposited $10,000 to an account and then my wife deposited $5,000 from that account in her account and then put $1,000 in her savings, you don't count that as a $10,000 deposit in the document. You count it as a $16,000 because you account all the deposits of the document.
Okay.
So I don't know how to express that.
Okay, well, you've expressed it, and you understand that in fact maybe occurred in this document 38A.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. But you don't dispute the numbers that
No.
are on that
No, ma'am.
document
No, ma'am.
as accurately reflecting what's in fact in the bank records that we received.
Yes. And that one we just went over, absolutely yes.
That one. Okay, let's do another one.
I mean, I would assert that the numbers, if we can move on, I don't want to stop you from that. I'll wait till my attorney comes, so. Keep these.
Let's move forward then to May 13th.
May 13th.
Okay, and I'm going to give you some records that relate to May 13th and the activity in your account at that time, which would be A44 through A55.
Ms. Springers, I would agree that the information is okay. I mean, I told you that we could just move forward.
Oh, you agree with that? Your Honor, then I would move the admission of 38A.
No. I'm not
Before
saying
that's
that.
admitted, I have voir dire on this.
Yes, I've already moved. Go ahead.
But we can use, you're okay to use the document, Mr. Kilpatrick? 38A?
Objection, it's not whether he's okay. He's a witness, he's a fact witness. He's not being his own lawyer in this case.
These are his finances, Your Honor. If he agrees that these accurately at least reflect what's in the bank records, we can move forward instead of going through all the bank records. I mean, there's
Well, you're not going to deny Mr. Schwartz an opportunity to question the witness, are you?
no,
Okay.
sir.
All right. That's what I ruled. So, do you have any more questions?
I do.
Go ahead.
All right.